Hi, it's Todd. Welcome to the fitness camp. Today's warm-up is the sprint warm-up. You'll also need a pair of dumbbells because we're going to learn a new exercise to go with practicing your sprint mechanics. So let's get started. All right, let's begin with marching. Begin in 10 seconds. The cones are here to keep me on screen. Remember, 90-degree arms. Rotate at your shoulder, that's it. Don't straighten out, don't come up. 90-degree arms the whole way. 2, 1, go. Knees up. Nobody likes a low knee marcher. I feel militant right now. Done. We're gonna ankle now. You're walking on your toes. 3, 2, 1, go. Walk on your toes, or actually on the balls of your feet, I guess technically. Unless you happen to be a ballerina, and then maybe you can walk on your toes. Me, I have to stay on the balls of my feet. Okay, we're going to switch to your heels in 7 seconds. Catch your breath. I know this is exhausting so far. 2, 1, go. But we'll get to that later. Today's warm-up workout is tricky. I'm going to lull you into a sense of complacency during the warm-up and then hit you on the workout. Done. Nice job. Slow arms, fast feet. Arms as slow as you can, feet as fast as you can. 3, 2, 1, go. 90-degree arms again. Relaxed hands. You don't want to karate chop, and you don't want to squeeze your fists. Just relax them. Okay, now we're skipping. Skipping in your living room. Always a good time. 2, 1, go. Get your knees up. Done. All right, 20 faux sprint steps. Remember that stationary sprinting as fast as you can, knees up, 90-degree arms. Count in 2s. 2, 1, go. 10. 20, nice job. Now you're going to grab your weights, shoulder press, and shrug in 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Press, shrug. Press, shrug. Press, shrug. Done. Nice job. Now we're marching like a show horse. Up, out, paw back to the ground. 2, 1, go. This is called the B march. Paw back to the ground with the balls of your feet. Try not to land on your heels. What that requires is done, nice job. What that requires is landing your feet below your body as opposed to out front. Skipping in the same manner, up, out, back. 2, 1, go. Try to maintain 90-degree arms. Done, nice job. Heisman. Tuck the ball, do the stiff arm. 3, 2, 1, go. Knees up. Nice job. Knees up. Done, nice job. 40 faux sprint steps. 5 seconds. 2, 1, go. 10, 20, 30, 40, nice job. Grab your dumbbells. Doing push presses. Dumbbells here, dip, dip, and drive it up over your head. Use your legs. 5 seconds. 2, 1, go. Dip, drive. It's a quick dip, it's not a squat. Done, set them down, hurdle forward. 1, 2, 3, hurdle. 2, 1, go. Nice job. Hurdle backward. 1, 2, 3, forward, back. Alternating legs. 2, 1, go. Done, nice job. High knee butt kickers. High knee, butt kicker, butt kicker. 2, 1, go. Done, nice job. Okay, now we're going to learn a new exercise called the push jerk. Before, we were doing the push press. That was the one we did just last time, which was dip and drive. So it was dip, drive. The push jerk is dip, drive, and as you've straightened out your legs and your hips to drive up, after you're completely straight and the weight's going up over your head, at that point, you then drop underneath it. So it's dip, drive, drop. And you catch it up above your head. So at speed, it'll look like this. It'll be dip, drive, drop. Takes a little bit of coordination and a lot of practice. So don't concern yourself if you don't get it the very first time. Dip, drive, drop. So let's try it. Be conscious of not dropping until your hips and your legs are straight and you've left the ground. Now it helps me sometimes when I was learning it at first to over exaggerate the jump. And so instead of just driving it up, I would dip, drive, drop, and I'd actually leave the ground. So dip, drive, drop. Now you can do that with that kind of force and the weights will keep you on the ground anyway. So let's try it, starting in 10 seconds. 5 seconds, dip, drive, drop. 2, 1, go. Dip, drive, drop. Drop. Dip, drive, drop. Dip, drive, drop. There you go, good job. All right, set the weights down. We're done with the warm-up. Pause the video, take a brief rest, come back, and we'll get to the workout. It's gonna be awesome. Welcome back. Hope you had a chance to grab a drink and catch your breath. Let's talk about today's workout. we're going to be doing power and speed. And what that involves is you can choose either the push press or the push jerk that we just learned. If you're confident with the push jerk, do that. If not, use the push press. You're going to be doing as many push presses or push jerks as you can until you first start to slow down. So you're going forward, you know, it's like 1, 2, 3, and you're going as fast as you can with great form. And then when the first one seems a little slower, and I think you know what I mean when I say that, you know, everything's going great and then suddenly the next one's like, ugh, like that. Stop, you know, finish the rep, of course, then set the weights down, and you're immediately then going to go into the faux sprint. You're going to do 60 faux sprint steps. I like to count by 2s, it makes it easier on me. And then as soon as you're done with 60, you're done. Walk around a little bit, maybe for a minute or so. Pick up the weights when you feel like you're ready to give a full effort again. Don't wait too long, but then again, don't cheat yourself of the rest so that you're tired going into it, because you're only going to do as many rounds as you can give an absolute full effort. It's a self-determined length of the workout today, and I'm not going to tell you how many is normal because I find that steers people to stop too soon or to push themselves beyond what they should on this particular kind of workout. So, to reprise the entire thing one more time, you do as many push presses or push jerks as you can until you just start to slow down, set the weights down, and do 60 faux sprint steps. And you do as many rounds as you can until you no longer can give a full effort. So now that that's explained, let's get started. All right, here we go. Now remember, you may be doing more push presses or push jerks than I do at a time or less. It's entirely up to you. You go till you slow down and then immediately set the weights down and go right into the faux sprint. Also, your rest period is determined by you, not by me. So don't go exactly as fast as I do unless you seem to rest exactly as long as I do. Here we go. Push presses or push jerks to slow. Beginning the entire workout in 3, 2, 1, go. Fast as you can with good form until you start to slow down. If you're done with your first one, well done. If you're getting more than, let's say, 10 or 11 of these, the push presses, the push jerks, on the first set, you need to consider moving up in weight. If you're working out at home with your own dumbbells, you probably have noticed the weight's been getting easier on all the exercises, and so you may want to think about going out and moving up a little bit. If you're at the gym, pause the video, go back and get a heavier weight, bring it in, start it up again. Remember, rest until you feel that you can give 100% effort again. Now, that doesn't mean you're not breathing hard at all anymore. It doesn't mean that you're completely recovered. It just means you're rested enough to go for it. That may be as long as I rest, maybe longer, maybe less. One never knows. A lot of it depends on what weight you're using. Okay, here we go. Got a lot of sounds around here today. Backing up trucks, kids running around. That's the joy of public parks. I'm ready to start my second one. So I'll be chatting with you in a bit. Knees up. All right. Power and speed, baby. When we do these at the live boot camp, the entire walk back from a 100-yard sprint is the rest period. Then when people get back, often they'll take a little more. So don't feel like you're not pushing yourself hard enough if you wait until you're ready to go again. The idea of this exercise, of this workout, is not to have a sustained heavy breathing, full-on cardio experience. The intention of the workout is to do a high intensity interval training type of structure based around two, let's say, methodologies that are usually not combined except in competition: power and speed. And so what we're doing is we're putting these two together, which will ramp up your anaerobic capacity while also increasing your aerobic capacity, because that follows that you can read more about that on the site as far as the science behind that. But when those things are combined, burns a lot of fat, adds to your power without adding to bulk, and as I said a moment ago, ramps up your anaerobic capacity, which really, as far as body transformation, is one of the keys and one of the things you can use to judge how hard you're working and how much you can expect to be transforming yourself. I'm ready for my third. Talk to you in a moment. Done with that. All right. Now when you do the push press with push jerk, also be conscious when you get up there, don't just drop it down immediately. Drive it up, hold it for just a count, you know, boom, and then down. It'll really help in the shoulder development. And when I say shoulder development, I don't mean bulking up. But here's the thing. When you're talking about appearances, it's beneficial for your shoulders to be a little wider, because that makes your waist look slimmer. It makes that nice V shape that looks great on both men and women. Another thing you may notice, since I'm on the subject, you may notice that we don't do a whole bunch, is direct abdominal exercises. The reason we don't do that is because abdominal muscles are like any other muscles. If you work them a lot, they get bigger. Now, if you don't burn the fat, well,
that means your waist is gonna get bigger. So we don't want that. So what we do is we work it enough so that you'll look good once you get away the fat. Because let's face it, if we all went down immediately, like right now, to 5% body fat or something like that, every one of us would have beautiful abdominals. Abs are not built, they're revealed. So you burn the fat, you look great. But we don't do direct ab exercises a lot because don't want you to get bulky in your midsection, and I'm sure you don't want to look that way either. I'm ready to start number 4. Knees up. Nice job. Remember, rest only so long as you need to be ready to give a full effort the next try. Now, if you've done 4 or 5 of them by now, maybe even 6, you're probably wondering, well, how do I know when I'm done? Chances are you'll know when you're done because of 2 factors. One, the weights that you're using. If you've got the right weight, you'll be doing fewer reps before they start to slow. Number 2, you'll find that your knees are getting heavy as you do the faux sprint. So I'd say when you get to the point where you're maybe able to do 30 or 40 of the faux sprints before it starts to get really tough to get those knees up, then you're reaching the point where you might want to tap out. But don't tap out until you're to that point. If it feels like you could do this forever and your knees are fine, your legs are fine getting them up and the weights no problem, and you don't have access to heavier weight right now, cut down your rest period. Because you don't want to be here for 4 hours doing this workout. If nothing's slowing down, cut down your rest period. But if it is slowing down already, you're probably doing it right. Here we go. Remember, keep the weights high for just a moment before you drop them. You get your knees up as high as you can on the faux sprints. Maintain 90-degree arms. Don't be lazy about it. Try to keep, don't try. Let me try that again. Keep good mechanics throughout the entire workout. Don't get sloppy. I'm out of material for right now. So I'm going to take a few more breaths, get to my next round. If you are not tiring out, Refer to what I said the last break. Go faster. If you think you got 1 or 2 rounds left in you right now, you're probably going about the right pace. I'm on to my next one. That one, I could feel it. I've been cutting down my rests a little bit the last couple rounds. When I hit 40 of the faux sprints, the knees weren't going up quite so easily anymore. And also, when I hit about 7 on the push jerks, I noticed my form was starting to get a little sloppy, and it wasn't for lack of trying. So chances are, given those 2 factors, I probably have 1 or 2 left in me. Depends on this one, of course. If I had the same experience with the faux sprints, starts hitting me before 40 maybe, probably gonna be my last one. I'm able to go through 40 with good form, and I maintain the push jerks, probably do another one. We shall see. You, of course, are going at your own pace. That was pretty ugly. All right, that is the second to last one for me. The push jerks were not a pretty thing, but I still got 7. The sprint, however, I maintained a little over 40 of them before it started getting, well, not as pretty as the rest of them, let's say. So I'm gonna give myself one more good rest. Then I'm going to do a last, I imagine, fantastic effort. If you're done already, then be sure you get a good amount of water in you today. Eat right, get your sleep. And if you're still going, let's make this one fantastic. And then if you continue on after me, of course, just keep going hard. Cut down your rest. You don't want to be here all day. All right. I am ready for the final effort. Translated from the native's French, that was the final effort, by the way. Here we go. Or rather, here I go. Oh, come on, come on! right. Good stuff, kids. Okay, if you're still going, cut down your rest. Finish up in a few. If you're done already, good job. Either way, get plenty to drink, eat well. Check out TFC Prime, of course, if you haven't. I know I harp on that a lot, but it's good for you. And also, get your sleep. I'll see you next time.